I have tried to ignore it, but I can ignore it no longer. I must once again go back to trying to figure out the lore of Sorry. I was a curious little fish, lured by the glowing light of the anglerfish that was the Sorry lore, and now I have been caught in its jaws. Now I must return to it and try to understand something that was never meant to be understood. Last we left off, there were 4 sorry videos. What I theorized in that video uh, may not be said here because I'm lazy, but the main point was the cult from episode 4 was the one behind everything, and that many people the cast of 5 play throughout the episodes are in on it. But there may be more people in this cult than I had first thought. Specifically, most of the characters from episode 2, the original Tommy, Wilbur, Charlie, and Ranboo 2 might be a past member. In episode 6, we can see that the Charlie in that episode, which I'll call Charlie 3, since the Charlie episodes in episodes 1, 2, and 4 are probably the same Charlie, and episode 3 had the Beast instead of Charlie. And with the painting episode, this would make this the 3rd Charlie. But anyways, throughout the 6th episode, Charlie breaks the 4th wall, saying the dummies they beat up throughout the episode are subscribers. This may not seem like much, just Charlie breaking all sense of immersion to try to make people laugh. But Charlie is the only one who breaks the 4th wall in this episode. Sure, the others call the dummies by YouTube usernames, but at the end of the episode, Charlie 3 says that the others don't realize the dummies are alive. And we know of all characters, this Charlie is definitely lore important, considering his creepy performance at the end of the episode. So this then begs the question of why the subscribers are being turned into mannequins, and what does Charlie breaking the 4th wall have to do with it? Well, the fact that Charlie is aware his reality isn't real says a lot on its own, and it makes me believe that the entire Sorry universe is some sort of matrix, which might explain why so many people look the same. And because of Charlie 3's awareness of the Sorry YouTube channel itself, I believe this matrix was made by the Sorry members, not any of the characters that we've seen throughout these episodes, but the actual actors of those characters, as in the real Tommy, Wilbur, Charlie, Phil, and Ranboo. Now, look back at the cult, who are worshipping who they think is the Dark Lord, but we never actually see Satan, just the magical effects he has on the world. What if this wasn't actually Satan they were worshipping, but instead a different being of a higher plane, aka the real Sorry group, meaning the cult apparently worships Tommy in it. Gee, maybe the cult was right. They do worship the Dark Lord. Oh, gee. Then we go back to the prison episode, where we see the original Tommy, Wilbur, and Charlie doing the Sorry Shuffle, but more importantly, the Sorry Shuffle is banned in the prison. Why the Sorry Shuffle was banned in the prison was unknown until now. Given the context that the cult are now worshipping the Sorry crew, you start to realize a few things. The original Tommy, Charlie, and Wilbur doing the Sorry Shuffle shows that not only are they aware of the Sorry crew, but are also probably a part of the cult as well. This also explains why the Sorry Shuffle is banned in the prison. Take a look at what I've said of who I've said is probably a part of the cult. The original Tommy, original Charlie, original Wilbur, Wilbur 2, Wilbur 3, Tommy 2, Ranboo 4, and now Charlie 3. What do they all have in common? They're all criminals. They do unethical and immoral things, and yet they get all of the support from some sort of gods. They get the grace of some sort of higher being, and can do things that were once thought to be impossible with the Sorry Crew's support. So, of course, the police isn't going to like the Sorry Cult if they have that much power and are not using it to do anything good. And thus, they try to silence any form of it, including the Sorry Shuffle. And with that, allow me to give you my current working Sorry timeline. The Sorry Boys, for some reason, create the Matrix and a new channel called Sorry, which is the universe that we're exploring right now. It was in this Matrix they could make videos they couldn't be able to make in real life, like going to court or robbing a bank. They couldn't do that even with their high production. But then somehow, the people of this Matrix found out they were in a simulation. However, this discovery never made it out of the US. This caused the suicide levels in the US to skyrocket. After all, why live when you're just a background character of a fictional world? This explains why there are so few people left in the US, but in episode 3, the only episode that takes place in London, that still has people other than the cast of 5. Most of the survivors went to a life of crime, and thus crime levels were increased as well. And the police responded with increasing their standards, and something as simple as eating someone else's sausage roll could get you years in prison. Then the actual episodes take place: the court, the prison, the bank, the cult. Frick the painting episode, I have no idea how I'm going to fit that one into the lore. And finally, the most lethal episode. But we're still left with the question of why the Sorry subscribers are being killed as the mannequins. Well, take a look at the cult episode. It has a different feel than the other episodes. There is no beginning couch gag, and it has a VHS effect, like found footage. Almost as if this episode was never meant to be seen. But the internet, being the internet, finds this lost media. The Sorry Boys then capture the people who find this tape and put their consciousness into the simulation as dummies. Dummies that will be destroyed by the demolition group before they can spread the truth. That's probably why I'm the only person you can find who makes full-on Sorry videos that are explaining the lore and stuff. It's not because no one else is looking, but because everyone else gets taken. And, I mean, look at my channel. I have, like, 54 subscribers, and my most popular video doesn't even have 1,000 views. I fall under the radar. So, for the first time in the history of this channel, I ask you not to like this video or subscribe to my channel, but to share this video with whoever you can. The truth must be recognized, or this will continue until the very end of the Sorry channel. And with that, I would like to say that I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, even though I said I wouldn't ask that, and I will see you all later. Bye.